Hello, mister.
Hello?
How are you,
E
sir?
aí? Beleza?
Speak
How are
English.
you?
Speak English, man. Speak English. How are you, mister? You're fine?
I'm great. And you?
I had a
Good?
I
Good?
I had a crazy day. I just came from downtown. I was downtown.
Okay.
And uh, I had a good day, to be honest. I tried the blackberry milkshake. Delicious for the first time. Blackberry milkshake with a crush. I have a crush downtown, so I was with my crush, Julius Julius
Car?
Julius class vocab. So I was downtown. You understand downtown?
Yes.
Okay. So I was downtown and I bought some things at Maleta at Central Market, and then I went to Maleta building. You know Maleta, right?
Yes.
And
I
I
know.
and I was with a crush, a girl. I was with a girl, a crush. It's not a crash. It's not a crash.
Okay.
It's a crush. I was with a girl, and
Crush.
yes, and she had a hamburger, and I had a blackberry milkshake for the first time, and delicious. I love it, and I just returned it from downtown. But one nice thing I did downtown was longboarding downtown. You know longboard?
Yes, I
So
know.
I was longboarding downtown between the cars at Augusto de Lima Avenue, Bahia Street, Rio de Janeiro Street. I was there longboarding. It was nice. It was a funny afternoon. It was a good afternoon. I didn't take a shower yet because I arrived 10 minutes ago. I arrived 10
Okay.
minutes ago, but it was a nice afternoon. It was good. And that's it. I'm having a good day. To be honest, I'm having a good day. And how is your day going? Are you having a good day?
My day starts 6 a.m.
All right.
A lot of work and finish 20 p.m. After class, I go to meeting at 19, 19 p.m.
Okay, so you are going to start a meeting at 7 p.m. and finish at 8 p.m., right?
Yeah, all right.
Perfect. So in English, we don't use 17, excuse me, we don't use 17 o'clock. We use 7 p.m. Or
7 p.m.
actually 17 is 5 p.m. So
Okay.
that's this.
19.
We don't use 19. We use 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. In English, we use a.m. and p.m. It comes from Latin. It comes from Latin. Do you understand Latin?
No.
For example,
Right.
you studied law. To be a lawyer, you studied law, and you had a book with you, the Vadimecum book. And
Okay.
Vadimecum is Latin. It's not Portuguese, it's not English, it's Latin. This language, Vadimecum.
Okay. Latin.
Vadimecum is the language Latin, and you know the significate, the meaning of Vadimecum.
Pocket. Like a pocket.
No,
Is this?
no, Vadimecum. What's Vadimecum? The name. What's the idea of this name? Vadimecum. You know?
I know, but I don't speak it. Vadimeco seria como ficar próximo, sabe? Leitura
Yes.
de bolso, uma coisa assim.
Okay, all right. I heard that Vadimecum is come with me. Come with me.
Venha comigo.
Yes.
With me.
Okay. In Latin. Similar idea.
Yes.
Similar idea.
Sempre
Stay with me.
always together,
Yes.
uh, junto.
Yes. Similar idea. Very similar idea. And that's good. You understand they are similar ideas. When we translate, we don't have exact ideas. We have close, similar ideas, not exact. It's never exact. Understand? Perfect. So AM and PM, it's from Latin. Ante-meridium and post-meridium. So that's the idea, AM and PM. Okay? Nice.
Okay.
So you are going to have a meeting. You're going to have a meeting from 7 to 8.
Or all along.
Okay, so maybe more, maybe later. Maybe it's going to finish at 9, right?
Okay. Okay. Right.
Wow. Wow. And you start working at 6 a.m. or you wake up at 6 a.m.?
I'm wake up early every day.
What time?
No,
6?
5:30,
5:30.
5:30
So
a.m.
you wake up every day at 5:30 a.m.
Yes.
I understand. So you go to bed early too, right?
Yes.
What time?
Go. I am go to sleep 20, 8 p.m.,
Okay. Early.
9 p.m.
So you are a family guy. You have good habits.
Hmm?
You are
Repeat, please.
you are a family guy. A family guy. You
Okay.
go to bed
Yeah.
early, you wake up
Yes. Yes.
early. Family guy.
I am son farmer. My father's farmer.
Okay. So do you live in Belo Horizonte?
Yes.
Perfect. And but you were not you didn't grow up here. You didn't grow up here.
Grow up in here, but
Belo
born
Horizonte.
in here to
Okay.
grow up.
But your family is not from here.
He's from here, but my father's working at in the farm.
In the
In the
farm.
farm.
In the farm.
In the farm.
Maybe you have a different word, a better word. It's country. He works in the country.
Country.
Yes, country is a word for two situations. For example, I know some countries. Brazil is a country. I know. Brazil is a country. I know. Brazil is a country. Uh, Japan is another country. So we have this word for nations, republics,
Okay.
nations, countries. But we have also the word country for inside. For example, Minas Gerais or Goiás or Mato Grosso, compared to São Paulo or Rio, they are in the countryside, they are inside of Brazil. And in Minas Gerais state, for example, we have Belo Horizonte, but we have also the countryside. Countryside, yeah. For example, I don't know names now, but I don't know Justinópolis,
Okay.
Varginha. I don't know. Smaller cities. Smaller cities. We call them the countryside. Countryside. Yes,
Okay.
or just the country. Just the country. Understand? If we take United States, for example, United States is a big country. Brazil too is a very big country. But in United States, we have Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Washington, Miami, and on the other side, we have San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, Seattle. But in the middle of the country, we have other states, New Mexico, Texas, Arizona, and it's countryside. Countryside compared to other areas. Of course, we have exceptions. Belo Horizonte is an exception. Brasilia is an exception. Goiânia is an exception. And in the United States, Las Vegas is an exception. Colorado is an exception. Houston is an exception. But the idea of countryside, it's smaller cities. Understand?
Okay.
So your father is
Understand.
from the countryside, right?
Work.
He works in the
Okay.
countryside.
Only work.
What countryside?
Pirapora. North.
In the north of Minas. Okay, all right. Is Pirapora close to Taiobeiras?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Deixa eu ver. Bocaiúva,
All right.
Montes Claros.
Yeah. They have good requeijão there
Yes.
and dry meat, right?
Dry meat. Meat. Oh,
Yes, meat, but
meat.
it's a special
Dry
meat.
meat like a sun meat.
Yes, that's the point. We have two names: sun meat or dry meat.
Okay.
Carne de sol or carne seca, dry meat, right? Is it
Right.
similar? Is it similar? Sun meat and dry meat. Is it similar? Is it the same thing or not?
Not. Not. Um, sun meat is different.
Oh,
Sun meat, I don't know speak it.
but it's a different process.
Different.
Oh man, I thought they were the same thing, but they are not the same thing. Okay, all right. And speaking of,
Like more
yes,
sun meat,
you prefer sun meat, not dry meat.
no dry meat.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Sun meat really not in exactly sun.
Okay.
Really eat in the moon.
Oh,
No
right.
necessary sun.
Okay. Nice.
Uh,
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I love it, that explanation. Not exactly under the sun, but under the moonlight. Right? Under the moonlight.
Pigment should be moon meat. Right name should be
Moon meat.
moon meat.
Moon meat. But I saw it sometimes when I was traveling. I saw it under the sun too, right? They put it under the sun too.
Okay.
But the correct is under the moonlight, right?
Yeah, correct.
Nice. That's cool.
No,
That's cool.
not diretamente no sol.
Oh,
Nunca.
oh, never directly under the sunlight. Never.
Direct. Direct,
Directly.
right?
Directly.
Direct.
Yes, directly is.
English is so difficult.
It's not.
Direct.
It's not difficult. Okay.
Yeah,
It's okay. Okay.
difficult.
So now I'm gonna make you. Uh, Sometimes people think English is difficult, and they look at me and they say, "Oh, but Rodolfo, you are a teacher. You are a teacher. English is not difficult for you because you are the teacher. You study English. You study English. You study grammar. You speak English every day. You live it in other country. You study English. No, English is simple. And now it's not the teacher who's going to speak with you. It's Rodolfo. Rodolfo is going to explain you that English is simple, man. Relax. English is simple, okay? So now it's not the teacher. Now it's just Rodolfo. The guy who was having a blackberry milkshake at Maleta some hours ago. Not the teacher. English is simple. And I'm going to explain why English is simple, okay? For example, uh, all right, let's start with sun. We have this word, sun. You understand sun, right?
Right?
But today, for example, I'm going to give a characteristic to the day. Today is sunny. Sunny. And we have, for example, the clouds on the sky. You know this word clouds, right? We have the clouds, right? And
Right?
we have
I
also
know.
the cloudy. It's cloudy. Is it cloudy today? No, it's not cloudy today. I don't think it's cloudy today. Understand?
Understand like that.
So I'm gonna give you patterns, many patterns today. I'm gonna give you patterns, padrões, patterns. So you will understand that English is not difficult. English is okay. English is simple. Okay, I'm gonna show you some patterns, and with these patterns, with these suffixes, we have prefixes and suffixes, and with these prefixes, you are going to understand many words. Your
Okay.
vocabulary is going to be bigger, uh, larger. Now, you're going to understand more words because I'm going to give you some suffixes and you're going to understand some words to describe, for example, the weather, to describe situations, to give characteristics, for example. So, we have, for example, the wind. You know the wind, right?
All right.
And sometimes it's windy.
How? What a windy.
What's windy? So let's understand. Now I'm gonna make you understand. Now it's the magic happening. So, uh, what's sunny? Sunny is with a lot of sun.
Okay.
So when it's sunny, it has a lot of sun. And then when it's cloudy, it has a lot of clouds on the sky. And then when it's windy, it has a lot of wind. So what's windy? It's the characteristic of a lot of wind. We have, for example, the rain. We have the rain. And we have a
Mm-hmm.
situation that it's
Rainy.
rainy. What's rainy?
Mm-hmm.
It's the quality, it's when the day has a lot of rain, a lot of water falling from the sky. It's rainy. Okay,
Okay.
we have
I
boss. You understand boss?
understand that.
And we have a quality. Boss is a job, is a profession, boss. But we have a quality, and we can call someone bossy. What's bossy? Bossy is a person who has a lot of boss inside. Bossy is someone who gives orders all the time. For example, uh, my second ex girlfriend, she was bossy. She was like, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. And I was like, oh, come on. I am a free spirit. You are going to give me orders? Are you going to be bossy with me? Oh, come on. Not on me. Not here. Bossy. So what's bossy? It's a lot of boss. What's cloudy? A lot of clouds. What's rainy? A lot of rain. What's sunny? A lot of sun. What's, for example, snowy? A lot of snow. Oh, it's snowy. It's snowy. It has a lot of snow on the weather, on the ground, on the day. Understand?
Understand.
That's
I
one
got it.
pattern. That's one pattern. Now I'm going to give you another pattern. This class, suffixes, you are going to learn this in the future. I'm just opening your mind. I just want to
Okay.
prove you that English is not that difficult. If you know just a few suffixes, your vocabulary is you learn more words, you understand more words. So directly, it's not that difficult because we have, for example,
Direct.
direct. What's direct? Direct, it's an adjective. For example, I am direct. I am direct. You are a nice guy, Julio. Julio, you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. I am honest. I'm direct. You're a nice guy. I'm direct. Julio,
Okay.
you need to do your homework. It's very important. You need to do it. I'm direct. But what's directly? What's directly? Directly is the adverb. Adverb, Rodolfo. I don't know what's an adverb. Adverb is to describe the situation. For example, I am speaking directly with you. I am direct. I am direct, and I speak directly. Other example, uh,
Sure.
I I am sometimes I am slow. Sometimes I am slow to understand understand some things. So, Julio, sometimes I am slow. Me, Rodolfo, they think, they look at me and they say, oh, you are an English teacher. You like languages. You speak some languages. You are very smart. And I say, I'm not. I'm not very smart. I am slow to understand some things. I am slow to understand some things. But I can use this word slow to describe a situation. For example, drive slowly, please. Drive slowly, please. What's this? That's the adverb. I'm describing the situation. Do this. This verb, this action. Driving slowly, please. Don't do it fast. Rodolfo, why not fastly? Because that's an exception. That's an exception. Okay? But we have few exceptions. In most of the cases, in law too, in any case, in any situation, we have the rule, we have the law, and we have just few exceptions. In most of the cases, that's the rule, essa é a regra, that's the law, essa é a lei. In most of the cases, we have the rule, and just a few exceptions, and fast is just one exception. Usually, we use usually we have usual.
User.
Usual.
Users.
I am a new usual guy. I am a usual guy. I'm not. I am just a normal person. I'm a usual guy. Just a normal person. Actually, I'm not normal. I'm crazy. But that's just a usual phone. That's just a usual phone. It's not expensive. It's just okay. Uh, that's a usual phone. But usually I I drive fast. Usually I drive fast. So I'm describing now the situation. Usual, usually. Usually. Other examples, Julio, just to open your mind. I have the word beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. This watch here, I think my watch here is beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But beautiful, it's not one word. Beautiful is two words. Beauty plus food. Yes, what's beautiful? Beautiful, it's full of beauty. Full of beauty. Other example, what's beauty? What's beauty? Yes, it's your or my microphone.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
you maybe it's yours, maybe it's mine, but I understand you. Can you understand me?
yes.
If we have this crazy return and it's a problem, we can reload the page. We can reload the
Okay.
page.
No need.
Reloading the
No need,
page.
right?
What?
No need
There's no need.
is right.
There's no need. So there's no need. Não precisa. It's not necessary. There's no need.
Yes.
There's no need.
Yes.
Okay. So other examples with foo. With foo. We have the word use. Right? Use.
Okay. Using.
Use. I use my cell phone every day. I use my computer to work. I use uh, I use dental floss. I use dental floss. Okay? But we have the word useful. And for example, English is useful. When you travel, English is useful. Understand?
Understand? I got it.
What's useful? It's full of use, full of utility. Other example, uh, helpful, helpful. For example, Julio, you are a helpful person. You are a helpful person. Why? Because I told you my objectives, my dreams. I told you, Julio, I want to do this, I want to do that because I'm going to Japan. And you sent me a message, an audio, and you say, man, let's do it. I will help you. When you do this, you call me and you will do this with me. Let's do it. That's a helpful person. You are full of help. Understand?
Okay.
Helpful.
Understand?
You understand the suffixes. So, L-I, L-Y, L-I, F-U-L, Y. If you understand these ideas, English is not that difficult because it's about the base word. Julio, I think the vocabulary related to your profession, to law, is more difficult than English, right?
Right. Sometimes.
Sometimes you have crazy words, and because they are not from my area or anyone's area, sometimes it's difficult to understand a report or something because of the words you learn in the university. Uh, sometimes it's difficult, right? But I know you don't think it's difficult, and I don't think English is difficult. I see the point, but I'm just trying to open your mind here to give you different examples. Other example is the opposite of full. Full is a lot of, but I have the
Okay.
opposite, less, less. For example, use less, use less. What's I actually like this quote. I actually like it. Na verdade, eu gosto. I actually like it. Okay? But what's useless? What's useless? Useless is something that has no use or little use. For example, great. So, for example, that's my red pen, okay? That's my red pen. All right? But he has no ink, man. It has no ink. So it's useless. It has no use. It's useless. Understand?
Understand?
No use. Other example. Let's imagine a sad situation. Sad situation. That situation is not happy. That's a sad situation. Someone with terminal cancer. Terminal cancer. This person is help. In many situations, this person is helpless. This situation has no help. We need just to understand and wait and take care of the person, but it has no help. It's helpless. Many diseases, like cancer, in some stages, they are helpless. For example, I have some people that live.
I can use less in everything words.
No,
For example, fastless,
no,
mm,
no, because
beauty, no,
mm,
beautyless.
no, you can't.
Oh,
No, you can't, because
uh,
we have the opposite for these words. For example, fast. We have the opposite, slow.
okay.
Beautiful. We have the opposite, ugly. Understand?
Understand?
We can use this for some words. I'm not teaching you this to create words. I'm teaching you this to understand words.
Okay.
For example, homeless. Julio, what's homeless?
No, no home.
So it's a
Without
person.
home.
So it's a person who has no home. For example, that's also a sad situation when we go to big cities like São Paulo or Belo Horizonte or Los Angeles or New York City or Rio. We see a lot of homeless people. They have no home. That's homeless. Understand?
Okay. Understand.
Great.
Perfect.
So I'm just opening your mind here to get, to learn some words. English is not that difficult if you understand the base word. If you understand the base word, you can get the idea. You can get the idea. Yes, you have anything to say?
I have difficult to speak. Movie, musical,
All right.
it is speak.
Okay.
I understand words, but I not can speak.
But I can't speak.
But I can speak.
Okay.
See?
Yeah. No, it's part of the process, man. It's part of the process. Yeah, I'm training your muscles. First, I need to train your brain and your ear. Then it's gonna be easier for you to speak. It's gonna be simpler. But if that's a problem, repeat with me directly.
Directly,
Directly. Slowly.
slowly,
Sunny.
sunny,
Computer.
computer, computer,
Computer.
computer,
Barbecue.
barbecue,
Paraglider.
paraglider,
Paraglider.
per, paraglider, yeah,
Paraglider. Paraglider. Paraglider.
paraglider, yeah,
Okay? Julio, you've been speaking Portuguese for 33 or 35? 30, 30,
fine.
35. So you've been speaking Portuguese for 35 years, man. It's a process. You need to relax, understand, take it easy. But of course, for Maria Alice and Giovanna, it's Giovanna, right? Is it right?
Right?
It's very simple because they have no barriers. They have no other language. They can understand it from zero. So I like philosophy. You like philosophy?
Like,
Nice.
philosophy book,
Nice. That's great.
great,
Marco Aurelio, very famous. So I was watching a class from Plato. You know Plato, right?
okay,
I was watching a class from Plato, but this idea is not from Plato. This idea is from Socrates. And the best teacher is not the teacher that teaches, is the teacher that breaks the barriers. Breaks the barriers. Because in many cases, the knowledge, the idea is already inside of you. So
okay,
we just need to break some barriers. And I'm here just to break some barriers. I just want to break some barriers for you, proving, showing you that English is not that difficult. English is not that difficult. Of course, it's easier for your daughters because they have no barriers. So if you have no barriers, it's simple too. And Jesus said that we need to be like children, right? We need to be like children. If you are like a child, that's good because you are open for good ideas. You are not afraid. You are not afraid. You don't understand the evil. You just do it, and you don't understand if you're doing something good or bad. You just do it, and you learn from the process. So we just need to break the barriers, no barriers, and that's also crazy because this weekend I went out with a person who was not afraid. I went out with a girl. I had a date with a girl, and she was not afraid. She is not afraid. Every time I go out with a girl, because I'm single, I have no girlfriend. So every time I go out with a girl, I teach her how to ride my longboard. I,
okay,
I take them to Casa do Papa, for example, and I put them on my longboard and I say, hold my hand. I will teach you. Trust me, relax. And they love it because it's a nice experience. Longboarding, it's a fun experience. But this girl, she was not afraid. She was not afraid. She said, "No, don't hold me. I want to try it. I'm not afraid." So it's similar to English, maybe. Don't be afraid. Just speak. No barriers. No uh, no past emotions. Just learn it. Understand?
Understand.
That's great. Now I'm gonna make you speak more. I'm speaking a lot. I'm I'm tired. I'm tired. So you need to speak now. You need to speak now. And you are going to tell me about your routine, about your work. Because you told me you wake up early at 5:30 a.m. And tell me about your work. What time you start working and what do you work with? I can see you are a lawyer, but what type of processes, what type of things do you work with? Who are your clients? Tell me about your process, your work process.
After wake up, I take a shower. Mm, I shower my daughter.
I
How I say that?
I give my daughter a shower.
I give my daughter shower and go to work, go to office in here. Um, I'm civil lawyer, only civil lawyer, no worker, uh, no criminal, and no work laws.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
uh, my many clients, my many clients is business.
So
So
most of my clients
most of,
are
most of my clients are business.
business
How I say
business people.
business people. Okay. Most of my clients are business people,
Yeah.
but I work in uh, family process.
Yeah.
I like family process. Uh, I don't know.
Why?
It's um, it's an emotion. It's difficult. It's challenge. I
What
like because
what's
yeah,
an example of a family process? A divorce, for example.
divorce, money for food,
Okay.
like alimentos,
Pension.
pension, pension,
Yes.
pension. Yes, pension. That's it.
That's what you like.
Yes, I like.
Because you are helping real people, not companies, but real people, right?
It's correct.
Is it more
Uh,
difficult?
More difficult because no rush, no brain, only emotion.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
And you are the brain of the situation, right?
I'm
Yes,
me.
the clients are very emotive. They are
Yes,
angry or they are in necessity or they love the other person, but you are the brain of the situation, right?
all right. I'm
I understand. Okay, man, that's a nice profession. Some people think it's boring, but it's not boring, right? It's not boring.
no. Mm, Contrário. How I say contrário?
It's the opposite.
Diferente.
It's the opposite.
Opposite.
It's
Opposite.
it's the opposite.
This opposite. This
It
is the opposite.
no, it's the
It's
opposite.
it's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Yes, because in English, Julio, in English, we can't have a sentence just with a verb just with a verb and an object. We need a subject, we need a person. And in this sentence, it is the subject, it's the person. Do you remember the first video I showed you about the basic English structure, where I compare English with different languages?
Okay.
In this sentence, I can't say love white chocolate. I need to say I love white chocolate because I need a person. I need a subject. I need a pronoun for the sentence. In English, it doesn't exist. Yeah, you can say it, but it's not correct. It's more difficult for people to understand you if you don't have a subject, if you don't have a person on the sentence. Understand?
Understand.
So
Understand.
uh, there's a sentence for McDonald's. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That's the slogan. I don't know if it's the slogan today because I don't go to McDonald's often. I like it, but I don't go to McDonald's often. Often is every week, every month.
Okay.
Okay, I rarely go to McDonald's. I really like it, but I rarely go to McDonald's today. But they had this slogan. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. They need a subject, I, so that's the subject, I. And in Portuguese, it was different. In Portuguese, is amo muito tudo isso. The subject is occult. It's hidden. Amo. Who? I. So we can do this in Portuguese, but we can't do this in English. We can't do this in English. Understand? It's different because in Portuguese we can use different tenses. We can say amo, ama, amam, amamos, but in English it's love for everybody. So you need a subject. I need to know who's doing this. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about a person? Are you talking about a group? Are you talking about it? And it, it's also the subject. For example, right now, it's dark. It's dark. It?
Yes.
What? The day. The day is dark. The sky is dark. It's dark. So you need the subject. You need the subject. Many people say, is beautiful. Oh, that painting here, oh, is beautiful. But that's not correct. You gotta say, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You need a subject in English. That was your first homework. That was your first homework to explain you, to show you that in English it's necessary to have this. Understand?
Understand.
Okay. And you've been working with civil law, with civil processes, civil cases, all the since you graduated.
No, just lawyer.
So
No, huh?
so
Please,
when you started, you worked with any type of cases.
anytime.
But now you have your favorite ones. Civil lawyer, speaking of business and speaking of people, right?
Yes. All right.
Companies and people. That's what you work with, and you prefer people, right? You prefer family cases, right? Nice. All right, man, that's nice. When I was younger, I didn't know what to study. I didn't know. Because when we are 18 years old, it's very difficult to decide. And I really respected your profession. I don't have lawyers in the family, but I like it, your profession. And I was thinking, maybe I like to talk. I like to protect people. I like to understand laws and possibilities. Maybe that's a profession for me. So I attended, I went, I watched for 6 months classes, law classes at PUC. I didn't pay, I just went.
Okay.
I sat there with people, and I I didn't participate on tests. I just watched some classes to understand if it was for me, and it wasn't for me. But I learned some things. For example, I watched penal classes. I watched
yes.
philosophy classes, and it was fun because I had friends, other friends, who studied law, and and they say, Rodolfo, if you want to watch, man, if you think law it's for you, come here, watch the classes. And I watched the classes. It was a very good experience. I like it. I like it. And I have some friends, they are lawyers, and I think it's a nice profession. It's a nice profession. Many possibilities, right?
Mm, right.
And you have your office. You are your boss, right?
Yes, right.
And did you try along the years? Did you try any other possibilities? For example, public tests, public positions, or that's not your thing?
No, not your my thing.
Yes.
No, I love lawyer only.
Only to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's good. And for example, me, I get my clients from two doors. I have two main doors to get clients: Google and Instagram. Instagram, because I work well on Instagram. I try to post every day, different things, different posts. People recommend me, they see my posts, and Google and Instagram. How do you get your clients?
Indication.
Recommendation.
This recommendations. Yes, only recommendation. I don't make a post in Instagram.
Newspaper,
Um,
internet, no announcements, no propaganda.
Nothing.
Nice.
Uh, Lawyer is prohibited to market.
Repeat,
Lawyer,
please.
uh, lawyer, uh, prohibited. This is word.
Oh, it's not allowed. Oh yes, I remember this. My father told me lawyers aren't allowed aren't allowed to make announces. Yes, I'll allow it. Allow
Yes,
it.
yes.
Okay.
Lawyer,
Yes, allow it. Lawyers aren't allowed to make announces. Yes, I know this because my father he works for radio stations. Understand? And
okay.
and he has some clients. They are lawyers, but to make the propaganda, to make the announce, they need to do different things. They can't say I'm a lawyer. I offer
Okay.
my service. They need to use different sentences, different structures to attract people, right?
Right.
And why you guys lawyers, why you are not allowed to? I know this, my father told me, and you are telling me, but why you are not allowed to do this?
Because lawyers, not commercial.
Okay, it's not commercial, it's related to the justice, right?
Yes. That is the idea.
That's the idea. I understand. So my job is a commercial thing. It's related to education, but it's also commercial, related to travel, related to culture, related to improvement. But your job is different. It's related to the justice. So
Yes.
it's not. I think I got the idea. You can't invite people or convince people to spend money with you because you are a friend of the justice. You work with the judge. You work with the I don't know, the structure in the justice, right?
Yes. Right. But in USA, lawyers are allowed to make annonces.
Oh yeah.
In USA,
Better call Saul.
yes, yes.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
In Brazil, no, no.
Okay. What do you think about it? You think it's right? You think it's wrong?
Right, I think you're right.
And you
Because
think,
big lawyer
yeah,
crash small lawyer.
yeah, It makes
You
sense.
lost.
Yes. But you are a big lawyer. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But it's good to be not big or not small. It's good to be happy, right? You work,
Yes.
you have good recommendations, you make your price. Because I imagine when you started, your price wasn't very expensive. Your commission, your what's the name? Uh, what's the name? The lawyers they get the honorários, no? Honorário.
No, no, no.
Yes, so I'm gonna check here because I don't know that's a specific vocabulary. Honorário in English. Let me check this. Let me see. How do you say this in English? Honorário. All right, give me a sec. My computer is tired because I was working until 3 a.m. yesterday. I was working until late because I'm creating an online English course and I'm creating the subtitles to send to the editor. Understand? I have a video editor. So in English, the honorário in English is
Honorary. Honorary.
honorary. I don't know if that's the common name, but we can search it later. Okay? But I
Okay.
imagine your honorary when you started wasn't it good, but now it's better. You work with more comfort, right?
Yes.
And you work with things you like. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
No crimes. So Julio, if I commit a crime, if I do something crazy on the street, I can't call you. No,
You, but I am not help you.
you won't
I'm
help
not.
me. You are not the
Hmm?
best person to help me.
No. No.
Okay, but you have friends.
Yes.
Okay, great, great. Because sometimes,
You call. You call. You call with me. You call me, and I call my friends.
great, great. Because sometimes I do crazy things. Sometimes I do crazy things and I need some help. Understand?
Yes.
Sometimes um, uh, I do some crazy things. For example, my last problem. I'm okay. I'm okay. I just have fun, but sometimes I go crazy. And I wasn't drunk. No drinks, no drugs, but I was driving crazy. I was relaxing with my car. Understand? I was drifting. I was
Okay.
I was drifting. And the cops, they don't like it. They don't like
No.
it. Yeah. So so I had a small problem. I had a small problem. Just one day problem, but it's okay. It was 5 months ago. 5 or 6 months ago. Oops, oops. But no
Oh.
drinks, no drugs, nothing. I was just relaxing with my car, just relaxing. I was a little stressed because I was working from home, isolation, pandemic. So I got my car and I practiced some drift, just a little, and just a small problem, one day problem. That's okay. That's okay. All right, man. Let's correct your homework. Okay? Did you do it?
No.
You didn't do the homework? Really? Wait, let me see if I understand your English. I'm gonna check it here because I don't know if I understand what you say. Let me see if you did it.
Hmm.
The homework. Did you do the homework, Eros, or no? You remember this? You understand me?
No. No.
Okay, all right. So I can see here you didn't do it, and that's okay. Sometimes, Julio, yes, okay, I got it. So sometimes, Julio, you don't do the homework for any reason, and that's okay. Understand? That's okay. And that's a good opportunity to teach you something. I am not your boss. I'm not your boss. I'm your teacher. And I am not an authority over you. So when you don't do the homework, if you don't do the homework, never say, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do the homework. Never do it. Okay? You just
Okay.
do what you did. Oh, I didn't do it. And if I ask you why, and you say, oh, I had a crazy day, and I say, okay, try to do it next time. Understand?
Okay.
And
Understand.
it's always good to uh, about the homework, watch the video. In my opinion, that video is more important than the homework, in my opinion. Of course, the homework is good to practice, but I think that video is just amazing because that video is the opportunity for you to understand grammar with a good teacher, a different teacher, not me. Sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes we are addicted. A gente está viciado. Sometimes we are addicted to the teacher, to the teacher's English. So it's good for you, for example, to send a Will Smith video on a group. That's good. That's very good because the students, you and me too, we are going to watch a video with a different accent, with someone speaking a little faster. And the good point
Yeah.
is, it was a good video to understand English, right? It's easy to understand English in that video, right?
Correct.
So that's great. That was just a great video you sent in the group. And every time you find something, send it there. Send it there.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm having a crazy day. Sometimes I'm working until late and I forget to interact in the group. But the group is for everybody. It's not just I'm not the leader on the group. I'm just a person on the group, and you interact there too. You are anxious for your meeting, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm gonna finish class now, and I record this class. I'm gonna send you this class on your WhatsApp with the vocabulary, and I'm gonna send you the homework again so you remember. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
Julio, thank you very much for your
Thank
attention.
you.
Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you on Friday, 6 p.m. Okay?
So, okay.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
have a great meeting, man. Good luck.
Have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.